Tuesday night, it's Middlesbrough again. It's ended up Aston Villa 0, Middlesbrough 2. Let's hear what a handful of the fans have to say.
Absolute, just poor, so poor. No one was giving any pressure to the Middlesbrough players. No one wanted to be there. The only players who tried hard were Cal O'Hare, Anoma and Samba. They are honestly the only people that put any effort in tonight. Everyone else was poor. I could have done a better job myself, and I've got the worst songs in the world, so I'm really disappointed. I know it's the cup, but come on, you put on the Villa shirt, we all go to work and we earn hard-earned money and we pay money to go and see this. And you go and put that performance on. It's not on. It's disgusting, honestly.
No effort whatsoever from the players. Just awful. There's a bloke sitting in front of me. Said he'd been going for 60 years, season ticket every year, probably about 40 grand he's paid for that. Alan Nutten will earn that this time next week. There's just no fight from the players today at all, and it was just a waste of time.
Right, Tom, happy birthday, mate, but not very happy with the Villa today.
No, not at all. I mean, look at that foul he did. He went in, he tripped him over, the rest had play on, and earlier in the game, that was the same foul the referee said was a penalty. Just, the referee was absolutely dreadful. So towards the players, and I think Steve Bruce is out. My dad said it doesn't matter if we lose a cup game, Steve Bruce is gone now, in my opinion.
Your opinion as well, you're sharing your dad's opinion?
No. I just thought when I was born we haven't even won a cup. I was born in 2008. By then, I don't think we've ever won a cup then. I don't know what is going on with Villa, but today was the worst I've ever seen Villa play at all.
Did you enjoy Saturday? Well, let's talk about Saturday. Saturday was good, wasn't it? Because that was your first ever away game. Should we talk about that a bit?
Yeah, happy with the result. At the first go, everyone, I was like getting pushed around a little bit.
It's like watching a pre-season friendly, really, more than anything else. I was happy with the lineup when I first saw it, and then obviously when they come out and saw Hutton at left back and Callum O'Hare out on the right wing, I was a bit surprised with that. But as you said, first half it was just, as I say, it was just like a pre-season knockabout more than anything else. The urgency that we showed against Wigan wasn't there. Second half, from where we were sat, yeah, it was a stonewall red card, unfortunately. He's running away from goal. Elphic's got no need to make that tackle, so I think that's the last we'll see of him in a Villa shirt. And then, as the second goal, just awful defending from Bjarnason again. Just got climbed all over, and obviously it was 2-0, but as you said, not really a lot to write home about. And so I know with Tom, he's obviously a bit passionate. Obviously he wants to see us win every game, but obviously also trying to make the point that it's not ideal losing, but yeah, we got a real big game. Well, Bruce has got a big game on Saturday against Forest that he's got to come out all guns blazing, so they'll need to show a bit more Saturday than they did tonight.
I mean, it's a silly challenge from Elphick anyway, and just let the guy go on, see if he's going to score or not, because Elphick's going to get sent off at the end of the day for that. He's already on a yellow. You know they're going to score the penalty. Then you go a man down, and then they score another one. Patrick Bamford was completely unmarked in the box for his second goal. No one even put any effort in to try and stop him. It's a silly challenge from Elphick, and it just ruined the game.
Are you that bothered? Because to me, it's a good thing that we're out in some ways, although none of those players would play on Saturday, I wouldn't think.
I'm not particularly bothered about being out in the cup. I'm just bothered about the effort that was put in by the players, really. You're putting on the Villa shirt, it's a big club, it means a lot to a lot of people, and to go out and put that performance, it's just not on, really. But we're going to Forest, and hopefully we'll put a bit of display on.
I know we're not going to win the cup, but it's just the fact that I've come out of my house tonight, and you know what I mean. I've given my time to come and watch this, and it was just not bothered about anything, not bothered about the result. I think Alan Nutten come and clap the fans, and that was about it. Just not bothered at all, and I just don't agree with it.
It makes sad. I mean, it's a must-win anyway for Villa every week. But you think that puts the pressure on a bit more because he's made all those changes and sacrificed the cup game. So now we have to win. We have to win on Saturday.
Yeah, I think so. I half expected Codger to get at least probably half an hour, 45 minutes, just again build up his fitness, and again with Snodgrass as well. So I see with Barnes, even Snodgrass just looks a touch off the pace with Codger, but he's getting there game by game. But he's got no excuses now, I don't think. After he's rested it today, he's knocked out the cup, it's not gone to plan, but he's rested everyone. So it's a must win for Bruce, I think, and I think it will define whether he keeps his job or not Saturday.
We were poor from the start. We didn't create nothing, so no, they'd have scored either way. The second goal was just who's picking him up. I know Alan Nutton's not a centre back and Samba's just crap, but who's picking him up? He's gone straight in between the two defenders, and George Friend out wide on the left. He's got enough time to build a house. You know what I mean? It's just poor marking, just crap, to be honest.
Onoma, sort of one and one of the only standouts really from today. He made the effort of running forward, did well, and even Callum O'Hare just looked a little bit frustrated towards the end of the game. But again, him and Onomah did link up quite well, I thought, through the middle. But yeah, Dorhouse again was solid, sort of just in front of Elphick, and I thought Samba didn't do too bad today either. He didn't look ruffled. He looked reasonably solid, and unfortunately, he had 15 minutes of covering the defence on his own and didn't do too bad until Hutton then got shifted to centre back, and then it was just to go, well, you just play there, you play there, and see what happens. But yeah, he did all right at Dorhouse, and I think him and O'Hare have got a future at the club. Probably the lowest attendance for a fan camp I think I've ever seen. I think it's the lowest attendance I've ever seen at Villa Park in my 24 years of having a season. To get people are frustrated. I'm not too upset to be knocked out of the cup, because I think it's an unnecessary distraction at this stage, especially when we're not particularly riding high at the moment. It would have been nice to see a bit more fight. The youngsters impressed me, Callum O'Hare and Dor Hayes, very busy. I like Dor Hayes in particular. I think he looked like a younger Stephen Davis, and hopefully he's someone we can mould into a good midfielder for the future. But it's just, there's too many players out of position. I get that he's trying to give them game time, and he's got to do that, but there's just too many people out of position. I don't think there was a single left footer in the team except for Jed Steer, so it just led to an unbalanced game. And I think the game was in the balance at 0-0 until Elphick sending off, and it was very, very rash of him, because to be honest, just let him go through, and you never know, Steer might save it. Instead, we've gone down to 10 men, and from that point you know that the game's over. A bit of a come down from obviously having a good win on Saturday away at Barnsley. Now, having made so many changes, it puts Bruce under a bit of pressure, because he's now got to go and have the ends justify the means and make sure we get a win on Saturday, because if we don't, that makes the whole rigmarole of tonight not really worth it. And there is 11,000 odd people, which doesn't sound much, but there's the last 11,000 people who've given up their time to come and watch something that really, it was a bit of a damp squib. To be honest, I'll probably stay clear of asking for likes for this fan cams, but if you are enjoying what we're doing and you go back and look through our previous videos and like what you see, then I ask if you could please subscribe with your post notifications on. Comment below with what you thought of the performance. It'd be nice to get a few more viewpoints from the Villa faithful, obviously, as we haven't had many wait around to do the fan cams tonight. I'm looking at you, Ginger Luke and Max Roberts. Thanks for watching. I'm now going to drive back to London, thrilled by what's happened this evening. See you later. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.